Howdy! How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? Hope this finds you well. Time for another exciting episode of Mind Equals Blown. And we'll see how I do tonight. I had a root canal this morning. I feel like my face is about the size of Texas. Like I've been hit in the face with a ball bat. But hey, it is what it is. We go on with the show, whether we like it or not. I got my cohort in crime. I mean, my co-host over here.
I brought bail money this time. I'm getting smarter. If you have the money ahead of time, that's one less step you have to do when you're locked up.
I'm teaching you.
Yeah. Got a trial by error, trial by fire. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Haas from two channels, from Awesome Wood Things and from All Things YouTube. I'm logged in as All Things YouTube today. So I'm looking for support on All Things YouTube. That should be a lot of fun. But I'm glad to be here. Brenda keeps asking me back week after week, and I just keep showing up.
And I don't think I introduced myself proper. I'm BrendaG, BrendaG's Designs.
Of BrendaG's Designs?
Oh, I do all kinds of stuff on my channel, but mainly I do comedy right now. I have all kinds of craft videos up if you're interested in crafting. There may be some more coming later this year. Depends on how the money situation goes. Most of it has gone to my dentist. Putting these kids through college, I think. Yeah, but maybe eventually it'll calm down a little bit and I'll get a little bit of money up so that I can get some stuff to do some projects with. And let's see, what all else do I need to tell you? I have a Heifer Haven videos up. I got a series that's over 100 episodes right now where I give free advice. I said it was free. I didn't say it was good.
There's lots of advice too.
Whether you want it or not, there it is.
It just keeps coming. It keeps piling up.
People are starting to ask me now, how many more of them are you going to do?
Say, how much time you got?
I say, I'm full of free advice. I'm full of it. Full of it, I tell you.
No argument here. Brenda, people are starting to fill up in here. Him and I woodworking.
Boy.
Anthony Schaus, Dave Hart, Charlie Gordon, and Joyce McGuire. Hello.
Glad to have y'all with us tonight. And be sure you hit that like button. If you haven't hit the red button, hit that, because red buttons are evil and we got to turn them gray.
Can they do a thumbs up too?
Hit that like button. Hit it. Hit it like a boss.
Slap it. Slap that like button.
And this is the support channel as well, so check out each other's channels. If you like what you see, then what you do is you watch a video, because you got to do this the correct way. You got to watch a video, let it play, and then if you like what you see, you hit the like button, you hit the red button, you leave a comment. Preferably something that has something to do with the video, but it doesn't have to be.
Florida Hillbillies here, and also Moon Pie Creations. That is Ken Moon, everybody. Hi, Ken Moon.
Glad to have y'all with us tonight.
I think he just got back in the States. He was traveling somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where.
And they wouldn't keep him, huh?
Well, I'm surprised they let him back in, quite frankly.
I mean, we had rid of him,
Coffee Outdoors is here. Hello.
Mr. Doughboy 356 in the house, too.
Anthony Schaus. Oh, he did slip in. Hi, Mr. Doughboy.
Anthony Schaus is in the house. R5 Adventures is in the house.
Everyone, my name's Matt from Awesome Wood Things, but I'm logged in today as All Things YouTube. I'm trying to get support for All Things YouTube. So,
R5 Adventures asked me a question. She wants to know if I would like the lineup for Grow Day, which is tomorrow. And yes, I certainly would like to have the lineup. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a blue wrench right now so that you can post whatever you need to post there. I know her and trust her. She'll put what needs to be put in there. And if you're interested in growing your channel and you want to go to these support streams, there's a whole load of them that goes up on Fridays. They call Fridays Grow Days. And you go over to those channels and they raid from one stream to the next. So you just hang in there and these things fly. I mean, they go, the chats just go 90 mile an hour. And so you just go down through there and you pick things out. You might have to go back and watch them again so that you could slow it down, stop the video where you need to stop it there to go through the chats and pick out people that you want to support and that you want to support you.
Make sure your reading glasses are on because it does fly fast.
It goes. I tell you what. After you've watched a few hours of that, your eyeballs are rolling in your head like a slot machine.
Hi, Kidney Jerk. Kidney Jerk showed up, and Moon Pie Creations clarified he was at Myrtle Beach, kind of foreign.
Yeah, that's not quite out of the country. Him and I, Woodworking's in the house. Good to have you, Florida Hillbilly. Let's see if there's anybody else.
Share the stream. Let's get people in here. We have about 12 watching now. Let's double that. We can double it.
Share the fire out of it.
Share.
Yeah, let people know that we got this thing going on. The more people we have in here, the more support we get. So,
Charlie Gordon, hello.
Go tell your friends. Drop them messages in Messenger or Twitter or wherever. Just make sure that you get the word out on this so that everybody knows that we're doing this thing. We don't want to be the best kept secret on YouTube.
Him and I says, did I start a new channel? Yes, my name is Matt, and I'm usually on here under Awesome Wood Things, but I am logged in today under my new channel name, All Things YouTube. It's a show where I talk about what do I talk about again? Oh yeah, All Things YouTube.
He didn't have enough to do with one channel. He needed a second one.
I'm actually logged in as Awesome Wood Things over on this other computer, so like sometimes I'll like drop single letters over there just for funsies.
He needed a second channel that he could take care of too. That's just the way he is.
He asked, why did I start a new channel? I started a new channel because I did live streams on my woodworking channel because I have a pretty big audience. Well, over 5,000. Not super big, but I'm super proud of it. People were dropping because a lot of people join my channel to see me do woodworking, and then they see me talking about YouTube, which isn't woodworking, and they unsubscribe. So I'm bleeding subscribers. So I will, I don't have that channel monetized. I only have 18 subscribers over on All Things YouTube. So I'm looking to get that up there at the BrendaG level of subscribers.
There you go.
You've just been shoveling subscribers onto your channel, man. They've been just jumping on you.
All the ones that's leaving yours coming to mind.
That must be. I'm out of here. I gotta get more of BrendaG.
That's right. And if you don't get enough of me, on Saturday nights over on Simply Wooden Creations, I'm on his panel over there with blah blah. Easy for me to say. Over with Russ Clarity and the group, and that's at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern time on Simply Wooden Creations, and you can get more BrendaG over there. Let's see, Kidney Jerk in the house. The R5's been putting up stuff there about the grow day, 11 to 12:30 with BrendaG. Grant McIntosh is from 12:30 to 1:30, and then R5 goes from 1:30 to 3. And then there'll be somebody pick it up at 3. Probably, I'm going to take a wild stab here and say that it's going to be Ralph's Trucking. I could be wrong, but she'll put it up there, whoever it is. I know at 6 o'clock BNO goes on, and then at 7:30 Farm All Fanatic.
That's the big one, Farm All. Lot of people showed up. Ralph's Trucking, Tiny Games, Osprey Mama. Hello, Osprey Mama. Blood X, is that X written in blood renamed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, renamed.
Dave Hart. I forgot Dave Hart slipped in here too.
Shortened it up a little bit.
The Truth is Near Peace is here as well. Good to have everybody in the house. Now we're climbing up there. We need about 6 more. Let's get at least 6 more people in here. Share out the stream. We're gonna
Ralph's Trucking joined us. He's out there, and then R5 come back and said that Linda's House of Chill goes from 3 to 4:30.
Oh, that's
and then Ralph goes from 4:30 to 6, and then there'll be BNO at 6. BNO Outdoors, it's called, from 6 to 7:30, and then 7:30 to 9 is Farm All Fanatic, and then they generally raid something after that and go somewhere else. So, I mean, this thing goes for about 12 hours. You just get in there and get what you can get.
I'm going to jump all over it. I need subscribers for All Things YouTube. Hey, just to give you some warning here, Brenda, Moon Pie Creations gave you a compliment. He said, Brenda's Heifer Haven's free advice are pretty funny. You got to be careful with Moon Pie. He tends to be a sweet talker.
I know.
So, yeah.
He wants me.
I wasn't going to say it, but I suspected he does. Now he's putting up this front where he's got a new girl. And he's all in love with her. I think it's just a smokescreen for you, Brenda.
Yeah, well, see, he listened to that last Heifer Haven where I talked about that feller that wanted to rob me. Did you listen to that one?
That was in my to watch list.
Yeah, that feller wanted to rob me, and he just frisked me all up and down. He grabbed on to me, buddy, and he grabbing me all over. And I'm going, woohoo! Woo! And he says, well, you don't have no money, do you? And I said, no, I don't. But if you do that again, I'll write you a check.
Super chats are coming in. Tiny Games, $2.
Woohoo!
She love this stream, says Tiny Games. Thank you,
Tiny Games. She's running a thing over there on her channel where if you want, she's gonna get this hoodie made up where she puts everybody's logos up there on her hoodie.
Nice.
And so you go over to her channel and you make a comment there and tell her if you want to be in on this deal, and if you want in, she'll let you in.
Well, so Mutt Nuts review is here. Hi, Mutt.
Hey, Mutt Nuts, good to have you with us.
That's a new friend of mine.
And
I'm gonna play the piano a little bit so I can write it off on my taxes. There we go.
Charlie Gordon's in the house, and now I'll tell you, if I don't seem to be, well, I never seem to be quite up to par, I guess. But if I'm missing stuff in the chat, y'all just have to forgive me. I'm all medicated up. I had a root canal this morning, and I feel like my face is the size of Texas. Well, I've been pulled through a knothole backward today, so I'm doing the best I can.
The good news is that your medicated state, you're killing it on YouTube. So I think
I show up. You got to show up. That's 90% of the battle right there.
Mention Zach just showed up. Hello.
Glad to have mentioned Zach with us. And Moonpie said, "Oh snap, that hurts." No kidding. I mean, he drilled clear up into my brain.
Oh man, not good.
I try to keep my eyes closed when they're doing stuff like that, but he come out. At one point, I opened my eyes, and I swear to God, he had a drill bit that was that long. He was trying to pick my brain. Don't think he was.
This isn't a wood shop. This is a dentist office.
So it's a miracle that I can even talk tonight, because I think he's trying to give me a lobotomy.
Mr. Doughboy tagged me on something on Facebook, a wood puzzle. I will check that out. I think I saw that come through. Thank you for that. I love woodworking. See, all awesome wood things are there. Yep, that's my other channel.
But yeah, just keep working each other's channels. We realize that you're doing this, so you're kind of coming and going here, and hope you're leaving us play in the background, so at least you can hear what we're saying while you're checking other channels out and networking and all that. And if you don't feel like you got everybody by the end of the stream, play it back again and go back through the chat and get the ones you didn't get. Herman the Great is in the house. Glad to have Herman with us tonight.
I found my tacos.
Herman, did you just have a birthday the other day or something? I'll wait and let's see what he says in there, because it seems to me he had something going on with his channel the other night, that he had a birthday or something that I saw him pass. I have been such a mess this week with this tooth. Woo!
Tooth pain is the worst pain in your whole body. It's just connected to all the right nerves or something like that. It can be miserable. Believe me, I know. Hey, if anyone has any interesting facts, drop them in the chat, and Brenda and I will jam off of them. And if they blow our minds, you'll get free virtual tacos from me, and Brenda will ring the cowbell for you. So come on, that's out there. Who's the first one? Someone's got to be the first one to get a taco. Herman
said that his birthday was last Wednesday. So see, I wasn't too far off. I thought I'd seen something about him having a birthday. I quit having them. Well, for a while I tried going backwards until I got so far backwards they wanted to send me back to school again.
Happy belated birthday. Hash info just showed up. Hello.
Yeah, Charlie Gordon wants to know if he used an auger to drill my mouth. I think so. You never seen such drill bits in all your life for tooth drilling.
Did he back the diesel machine up and
Oh, they got this little TV thing that's in your face. You know, it's
Oh.
right. It's on a little hinge thing. You know, it comes out in front of you, and they had that thing playing. I could not hear it over the drill and the
Oh.
vacuum cleaner thing that they had trying to get the debris. Lord have mercy.
So many people are jumping on here. Thomas Schmidt Homestead Project, Whispering Cauldron, DJ Salim K. Hello, hello. Corkboard. Hello, Corkboard TV.
Hey, there's Corkboard. Hi, Scott. How you doing?
You might not recognize me. I'm Matt, usually from Awesome Wood Things. I'm logged in here under All Things YouTube. It's my new channel. Go give me some support over there if you will. If you'd like things about YouTube, that's what I talk about there.
Glad to have all of you with us. Be sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't hit my red button, hit that one and turn it gray because red buttons are evil.
Here's a fun fact from Mr. Doughboy. Kind of a funny one, but says, after all these years, there's still water in the pool in the Titanic. Oh, rim shot. Boom. Is that taco worthy?
That's taco worthy.
That's
Yeah.
taco worthy. Okay.
Blow your mind.
That's cowbell worthy too. Can you give him a cowbell?
Oh, yeah. We got to get the cowbell up here.
Whether he likes it or not.
Yep. That's true. That's
Mr.
true.
Doughboy, there's your taco. That is the most impressive cowbell I've heard, BrendaG, in all of history. And I've watched a lot of BrendaG. I've watched all 100 Heifer Havens. And I have some in the tank still.
That's what we need is more cowbell.
Gotta have more cowbell.
I'm trying to get some of these folks that live, you know, within fair driving distance to do some collabs with me because I think, you know, they're doing like hunting videos where they're showing how you trap and talking about the bait and stuff that they use and all this. And I think it would just be funny as all holy hell for me to be running around in the background beating on that cowbell.
Chasing all the things they're trying to catch away. Yeah, that would be funny for you. It wouldn't be funny for them.
They're up on the beach trying to fish, you know, and I'm up there beating on that cowbell.
Oh, geez. Thank you, Osprey Mama. Osprey Mama gave me a taco for my mustache. Thank you. I know it looks kind of awkward now. Brenda don't like it, but
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's okay. No, you don't have to like everything.
I mean, you know, if you want to look like you're 70 years old, that's your business. I think you're rushing it because you're going to look like you're 70 soon enough.
Yeah, I'm getting too many women are hitting on me. So this is my attempt to keep them away or keep some of them away. I just want to reduce it by about 10%. That's my goal.
I'm sure that's your problem. 49-cent Rage Hamilton in the house. Good to have you with us. 49 cents.
That's a odd denomination of money. 49 cents.
Well, if you was back from my era, not really, because we used to have like 5 and 10 cent stores, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You go in there, there's
paranormal. Hello.
There's a lot of stuff in there that's 49 cents.
Oh, cool.
So, you know, it's kind of, it might sound odd today because you don't see much that's priced at 49 cents. But back in the day, that was, you know, kind of standard.
Mutt Nuts gave me a compliment. I look like Tom Hanks, but then has an LOL on there. So I'll take that as a compliment.
Now, I just saw Tom Hanks this morning. He was on the morning show on the news while I was sitting in the dentist's office. And I don't think he had a mustache at all.
Oh, what?
And his hair was much shorter than yours is.
How did you know it was him?
He made you look like a hippie.
Edward Smart showed up. Hello, Edward. Good to have you here.
Glad to have you with us, Edward.
You hear
Check
me?
out all
Irish
these other
Whiskey
channels in the house.
showed up. That's a good friend of yours, right? Irish
Yes,
Whiskey.
it is. Glad to have you with us, too. And y'all check out each other's channels. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the red button. Turn it gray.
Gaming channel, Despaya Gaming. Hello, hello.
Glad to have you with us.
Flavor Saver. Yeah. I'm new to the whole facial hair thing, so I gotta like, you know.
That mustache ain't long enough for a cookie duster.
No, it's getting there. Savage Poet. Hello.
Glad to have you in the house.
I'm Matt from both Awesome Wood Things and from All Things YouTube.
I'm BrendaG from BrendaG's Designs.
This logged in as two different screen names is kind of a tough thing to do when you're hosting a show. Ray the Gamer, hello, hello.
Hi, Ray. Good to have you in the house.
We're getting a lot of people in here. A lot of people coming. A couple people going. That's good. We're filling it up. Share, everybody.
Who's Mr. Feeney? Herman said you look like Mr. Feeney.
I don't know. Should I Google that?
There
Gotta
was
take a look here. ASMR whispers here. Hello, hello.
Mr. What was it, Mr. Whipple? That was on the Carol Burnett show.
Oh, here we go.
That's Tim Conway played him, and Secretary Mrs. Wiggins.
Here, if you target me, this is Mr. Feeney.
Oh, okay, all right.
What EY? Is there? Did she misspell it? Yeah, that's it. I think. There you go. What do you think? Is that me or what?
No, no.
Not quite. Not quite.
Yeah, Leonard Shea said he loved Carol Burnett. Yeah, Carol Burnett, buddy. She had the thing going on there with her show, and Tim Conway. You know, there'll never be another Tim Conway.
Right. Oh, I used to watch that. That was, and then there was a couple spinoffs with him as well. Not spinoffs, but other shows that he was in.
Mama's Family.
Yeah, yeah. Boy Meets
Vicki
World.
Lawrence.
I don't see any mustaches on Boy Meets World. That was a comment in the chat.
Flower Glamorous is in the house. Good to have you with us. Katie Dotson's in the house.
Hi, everyone. I'm Matt. Hello, hello.
Leonard Shea, we said hey to him. Let me get over here and.
Oops, I let a taco slip. I'm dropping tacos in the chat. BrendaG.
Say, Osprey Mama says, BrendaG, Matt, did you know More Cowbell is a comedy sketch that aired on Saturday Night Live on April the 8th of 2000. The sketch is presented as an episode of VH1's original air date, April 8th of 2000. Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. Will Ferrell is the one that was beating on that cowbell. He is absolutely hysterical. That shirt all rolled up over top of his belly hanging out and him beating on that cowbell.
The one actor cracked up and couldn't deliver his lines. It was so funny. And that hardly happens on Saturday Night Live because they're professionals. Thank you, Osprey Mama. I knew half of that. I knew it was a sketch, but I didn't know it was like a parody of the VH1's, you know, behind the music or whatever. There's, you know.
Okay, they're saying Mr. Whipple was a Charmin guy. Well, what was the name of the character that Tim Conway played there with Mrs. Wiggins, where he used to hit that box on his desk, you know, to talk to her out there at her desk, and she's always filing her nails and wouldn't answer him?
Tim Conway characters. Oh, okay. Well, there's too many to list here. Do you want to see them?
Mr. Tudball. That's it. Katie wins.
Here we go. Katie, thank you.
She wins a cowbell ring. Get my clanker out here.
Oh, he was the actor that did the voice of Kit from Knight Rider, says Dave Hart. Thank you, Dave Hart. You get a taco for that one. Yeah, because, you know, Knight Rider would say something and then the car would talk back as Kit the car.
My car starts talking back to me. It gets traded in. You know, they got way too technical with these automobiles these days. They got them so that, you know, they'll lock you in and strap you down. And I don't want a car that smart. It'll get me out in the middle of the highway, in the middle of 6 lanes of traffic, and stop dead in the middle of the road and lock the doors and strap me down and turn the motor off.
Yeah, there was a celebrity that was got invited by Ford to do one of the parking assist, where it does the and then it parked and he opened the door and got out, but didn't put the parking brake on, and it rolled and crashed into the car down the hill. And it was with the Ford rep right there. Osprey Mama super chat. Thank you, Osprey Mama.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. More cowbell.
Dancing, dancing, dancing. Yo, look, I'm confusing people. Yes, ASMR whispers. I am both Awesome with Things and All Things YouTube. I'm logged in twice. I'm trying to get support for my new All Things YouTube
he didn't have enough to do with one channel, so he had to make a second.
I like to make things complicated, apparently.
Artfully Yours with Diana's in the house. Good to have you out there, Diana.
Oh yeah, she commented on one of my vids the other day. One of
Hey, and
my
if
new
any of
friends.
you want us to put your channels up here on the big screen, you know, so that everybody can see what you do, just type "raise the curtain" there in the chat, and we'll put your channel up here, and everybody can see what you do. And
I'll show your channel to the world.
you know, if you want us to critique it, let us know that, and we'll critique it too. We'll try not to be too hard on you.
We'll only say bad things. I mean, good things. No, we'll raise the curtain. ASMR whisper. She got the first one. He or she got the first one. I think it's a she. I think she's a she. All
Whispering
right.
Cauldron's in the house. She wants to be up there too.
Okay. Well, let's get this show started. No,
There it is.
This is not familiar to me. I thought we did this one before.
Nope.
Okay, this is ASMR Whisperers, and yeah, not quite 200 subscribers yet, but hey, there we go. Looks like a lot of stream stuff. Get one going here.
Oh, there's some short ones in there. I saw some 54 seconds, and
that's more your style.
Yep. You need to have some short ones on there, you know, and that way when you're doing the support streams, you know, people don't have to sit there all day waiting for your video to play because they're in a hurry. I mean, there's hundreds of channels out there that you got to try to get through, and they don't have time to sit there and let your video play for 2-3 hours. So you need to have something pretty short.
True. Yep. Okay, this is Whispering Cauldron. We switched over. Whispering Cauldron, 660 red buttons. I don't want to say the word. But, well, you know, you got to dance around with this YouTube algorithm.
Oh, I tell you what, that's the most ridiculous thing as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I understand that they don't like the sub for sub stuff and all that, but, you know, to get so picky about using a word that they have on their own button on their own site just seems a little crazy to me.
Yeah, I know. It's they're kind of funky like that, but who knows?
Patrick Hollett in the house, in case we didn't say hey to you.
Oh, Osprey Mama's got a question. Yes, I will eventually move the All Things YouTube show to my new channel, All Things YouTube. But next week, it's no changes. But the week after, so it'll be June 3rd, I'll be on the new All Things YouTube channel. So that's kind of what I'm doing.
Osprey Mama wants you to raise the curtain on her channel.
Oh, I would love to do that.
And Jim Dockrell's in the house. And she said, raise the curtain only. She's not interested in you telling her.
It's hard because I do love this channel. It's mostly short videos of the most interesting and awesome bird species out there.
Savage K's in the house. Good to have you with us. Hit that like button, hit the share button, hit the red button if you haven't done that yet, and check out the other channels that's in the house. Lots of good channels in here to support and good supporters of your channels as well.
Okay, Osprey Mama. This is Osprey Mama, people. Go click that red button over there.
She got some good bird videos over there.
I don't know how she finds so many different ones. Most of them are unique. Now there's a couple herons, you know, that are on a few different videos, but mostly I'm like, wow.
Mr. Doughboy says, fact, if eaten in one meal, 30 to 90 grams of polar bear liver is enough to kill a human being.
Whoa. Was it iron overdose maybe? That's crazy. Ghost Mafia's here. Hello, hello.
Hey, Ghost Mafia. Glad to have you in the house.
I'm Matt from Awesome Wood Things and All Things YouTube. Hello, hello.
Lots of good support going on here tonight. Check out these channels.
Nope, I let another taco slip.
Joyce McGuire says that she loves birds. She does. She's got some nice little house birds. And as a matter of fact, Joyce, in case you didn't know, I refer to you as Fred's mother-in-law.
Oh, jeez. Is that an inside joke?
You know, I have a cockatiel named Fred.
Oh, gotcha.
And he's crazy over her Miss Becky. And every time I put Miss Becky on, Fred tries to take the cage apart.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
He wants to make the feathers fly.
Hey, even your animals have fans on YouTube. See, that's
right.
How pervasive YouTube is. It's crazy. Yeah, but that polar bear thing, that's nuts. So that's a whole lot of polar bear. Hardly any polar bear liver that can kill you. That's kind of nuts.
Joyce says, love to Fred. We had a big thunderstorm here last night. Anybody else having storms where you are?
Now, you usually throw all that bad weather in Pennsylvania's directions, but this time there was like storms, like it was a wall of it, but there was this little tiny break, and the little break went right over our town, and it just spritzed a little bit, and that was it. And it was like the red buttons were going off on the weather apps, warning, seek shelter.
Yep.
And I was like, this is it. But it's one town up and one town down. They got hit hard, but we were like right in the middle of it.
It took down my pear tree. Well, one of them. I've got 3. It took one of my pear trees out, and it took, I guess it's part of the church roof next door, because when I went out to go to the dentist this morning, there's shingles all over back in the alley. And I thought, Lord have mercy. I guess I'll have to deal with roofing when I come back home. Well, I come home and I drove all around the house, looking to see where I was missing shingles, and there ain't none of my shingles missing. So it must have come off that great big old church next door.
Oh my.
But, yeah, it's 60-mile-an-hour winds.
Whispering Cauldron said they got hit this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it shook the house, and the dogs was going berserk. They usually don't pay much attention to it, but man, it got their attention this morning.
Oh, interesting fact from Mr. Doughboy 356. Hares are born with fur, while rabbits are naked and grow fur later, and they're also blind. And my last name means hare in another language. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you was born bald and blind.
Can we get a cowbell for that one? I was born bald and blind. I'm still blind to this day. Jeez. That medicine has you not being very stingy on that cowbell.
More cowbell.
You've ratcheted up the cowbell with your medication. Is there any anti-cowbell medication you can take to kind of level it out?
People make comments on the heifer haven, that the cowbell scared the crap out of them, or that oh, I wasn't expecting that cowbell. And then there's other ones that they go crazy over the cowbell. But more cowbell, we want more cowbell. Ring that cowbell.
The cowbell can't please everybody.
That's right.
Jeez. See, Joyce, more cowbell. Oh, you got them wild up. You got them wound up now, Brenda. They're going nuts.
Yeah, Katie says, what, Brenda on drugs? Yes, I had a root canal this morning. I've been down with my tooth for 2 weeks, and they root canaled it this morning. And I'm oh, Lord, they've had me on a roller coaster ride.
Oh,
I'm either having to be scraped off the ceiling or I'm flat.
Oh, no. Artfully Yours with Diana says just some rain in the Philly area. So that must have fizzled out by the time it got to Philly. So it dumped on Indiana. It dumped the whole way to middle Pennsylvania and Harrisburg, where I am, and then fizzled out when it got to.
That's okay. You're going to get more chance because it's going to storm here all weekend. They say, this is Indy
weekend. Come on.
It's the Indianapolis 500, and it storms every year for Indy. So it's going to storm Saturday and Sunday like somebody kicked the bottom out of the bucket.
Osprey Mama says you seem happy on the medicine. That's a true statement right there.
I don't have no choice.
Painkillers and the 5th of whiskey does it every time, says Jim Cockrell.
I need the 5th of whiskey, let me tell you what.
You woke me up with that cowbell. Did you make ASMR whispers like enunciate loudly?
This is ASMR cowbell.
What's that? The ding, 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 ding. Well, look what I got. Don't be jealous, everybody.
Where'd you find that?
Oh. I woke up from a drunken stupor and it was in my mouth.
If anybody wants one of my stickers, I got some around here someplace. If anybody wants one of them, what you do is you get in touch with me there on Twitter. Just look up BrendaG's Designs on Twitter and send me a message over there. Or if you're on my Facebook, you can send me one on Messenger over there too. BrendaG's Designs group is there on Facebook, and send me a message with your address and I'll mail you out a sticker and a business card.
Yep. I got stickers too. If you want some, hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/awesomewiththings. I need 12 more for 2,000 likes on Facebook. Facebook.com/awesomewiththings. 12 more. 12. I can't do it. It's just it will not go to 2000. I'm convinced.
I haven't even taken a look at mine. I don't even know what I need over there.
There,
I'm too busy working YouTube.
See, it won't let me put in Facebook links in the chat. Oh, I
Says,
guess. Oh, I'm not a mod over there. Oh, on All Things YouTube. Can I have a wrench for All Things YouTube?
huh?
You gave me a wrench for Awesome Wood Things.
Oh,
I don't have a wrench for All Things YouTube.
well, put something in the chat there so I can hit you.
Yeah. All right. How about a taco?
I'll reach out and hit you.
Smack me, Brenda.
Okay, you should be happy now.
Woohoo!
Don't think much for him, does it?
Oh,
woohoo!
Super chat came in.
It's a 2 bomb.
2 bombs are fun.
Thank you, Farmall. Appreciate that.
Is that Farmall Fanatic?
Farmall's in the house, and Young Shoot Official's in the house. Good to have you with us.
Farmall, I'm going to see you tomorrow on your live stream, but I'm not going to be logged in under Awesome Wood Things. I'm coming in there under All Things YouTube, my new channel. Going to need some support, baby. Thank you, Farmall. Hey, let's turn on the lights for the super chat.
You need to get some lights going.
Can you see them? They're kind of farther back now, but they are there. We're going nuts, baby.
You're going to have to add an addition to that room here for long for all the stuff you got going on there. Knock out a wall.
It's starting to fill up. Hey, this piano is pretty big. It takes up a lot of space.
You're going to have to make it like a Murphy bed that folds up into the wall.
Ooh. That's not a bad idea, but that's an exterior wall, so I'll have to have this weird jut out on the outside of my house.
Yep.
I'm up to the challenge, though.
Well, it could be like one of them motorhomes, that has the slide out.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Load-bearing wall, don't matter.
And Jim Dockrell says that at breakfast, a man asked his wife, "What would you do if I won the lottery?" And she says, "I'd take half and leave you." He says, "Great, I won $12. Here's $6. Stay in touch."
At Jim Dockrell, you gotta watch him. You gotta watch him. What's that? Young Shoot Official is in the house.
Yep.
Young Shoot Official. Hello. I'm Matt.
Yep. ASMR Whisper says is telling you that it's a 2 bomb.
2 bomb. Okay. Thank you.
Drop the deuce.
Matt really does like his bells and whistles. Now we got a piano. Oh my. Yes, I'm learning how to play the piano. Can you believe that?
Yeah, Katie says that she'd love to have a Murphy bed. She says it's the only way she can think of to keep the dogs from playing on the bed. And while I was sitting there at the dentist waiting for him to take me back there to numb me up, there was some kind of a show on the cable TV there in the waiting room, and they had redone this house, and there's this small room upstairs that they wanted to use as an office, but she said she had a bed in it originally and said that she liked to take naps up there. And so they put in a Murphy bed that it looked like a dresser. And the way it folded out, it folded out into kind of a day bed.
Got it.
And
that's cool.
And that was a nice little setup that they had going with that. I'd never seen a Murphy bed done quite like that before.
Nice. Someone else jumped in here. Barrow Boy Woods. Hello.
Hey, Barrow Boy. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you with us tonight.
I'm Matt from All Things YouTube. Brenda keeps asking me back. I don't know why she keeps asking me, but she keeps asking me, and I keep showing up.
Doughboy says surgeons who play video games at least 3 hours a week perform 27% faster and make 37% fewer errors.
I like that. I'm a big video game proponent. Love video games. Mr. Doughboy's taking up all the tacos here, people. If you put interesting facts, you can get some virtual tacos too. They're highly coveted. They have no cash value, but they're highly coveted. Who dropped a like on the video, people? Don't forget to drop likes. Oh, Farmall Fanatic just put his thumbs up on there.
Yep, they're saying, let's go, let's grow. Make sure you get out there and check out all these other channels that's in the house. And if you came in late, play it back. There's some that was in here earlier too. You got to keep up on what all's going on with people coming and going in the room.
Young Shoot Official says, stay active. That's true. Got to
Yep.
be active. You can't slither away and, go quiet for a week. That's no fun.
I go through every day and get at least 20 channels that I have not heard from in a while. At least 20. Sometimes it could be upwards of 100, depending on what kind of time I've got that day. But if you haven't heard from those channels in a while, don't forget that you have subscribed to them. You're supporting them, and get in there and show them some support.
Yeah.
I mean, they get busy too.
You don't have to wait for a new video. You can check out the back catalog.
Watch whatever they've got up and leave them a message and there a comment on it. Go through these support streams. Just because you don't happen to be available, if you got an appointment or you got something going on and you couldn't hit somebody's support stream, play it back later and go through that chat and find people that you can support and it'll support you back.
Mr. Doughboy says he refuses to make videos anymore. He said something about that on one of the other shows. You should. Your videos are on another level good. They're on another level good. I get it, though. Everyone has tough times with different things. But
when you give up, that you're just admitting defeat. I refuse to be defeated. I have more tenacity than you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, when you face a challenge, you're like, all right, it's on now.
Yeah, it's go time. It's go time. Here we go. I don't care if it's another YouTuber. I don't care if it's YouTube itself. It doesn't matter. Somebody throws something in my path. Oh, hell no. It's go time.
It's like you're tempted to say, stay down, Brenda, but that's the wrong thing to say. The wrong thing to say.
It's on now.
It's like the Tasmanian devil coming at you.
Tell me I can't do it. Watch me add another 100 subscribers to the channel.
You've been packing them on your channel. Subscribers, you're like,
right.
Come on in, subscribers.
Right.
Come on.
Come on. This is where it's going on. This is where the support happens. Get in here. And Diana says she's got a friend that hangs a cowbell in her car trunk, which rings when she goes over bumps. Have you ever seen? I don't know if I should talk about this on the air or not, but I know people have seen these. They got trucks with the what do you call that? The hitch in the back that goes to the trailer, and they hang this thing over the back of it that looks like kind of the south end of a northbound bull.
Yes.
Hey, and try following that down the road and not laughing.
I'm trying to get to the point where it's not funny anymore. It hasn't happened.
It just to and fro.
Yeah, Mr. Doughboy says subscribers don't mean anything when people aren't watching your stuff. That's true. That's true.
Here's the thing. If you're not promoting what you got out there, people ain't going to come see it. They don't beat a path to your door just because you put up a video. You have got to get out there and support the other channels. Let them know that you're there. And there's going to be times when you get out there and you support somebody and they don't come and support you back for whatever reason that they've got. But that says more about them than it does about you. If they're not going to support you, go find somebody else that will. Do you know how many channels are on YouTube? Tell me how many channels are on YouTube, Matt.
I used to know. What is it? 9. It's 4 billion, I think.
Way over 1 billion channels. Way over 1 billion. I mean, how much more do you need to know than over 1 billion channels? So if 1 or 2 or a half a dozen or 100 don't support you, there's going to be a bunch of them out there that will. You have got to get out there and drive the traffic to your channel.
It's a big audience. Just Teresa just showed up. Hello.
Hey, Matt. Just Teresa, glad to have you with us. We're talking about YouTube and talking about support and talking about
anything people write in the chat.
Cowbells.
Put interesting facts in the chat. And cowbells. Yeah, we're always talking about cowbells.
We
Sometimes
talk
you have
about all kinds of things here. If anybody out there wants us to put your channel up here on the screen so everybody can see what you're doing, just let us know. Just say raise the curtain there in the chat, and we'll put it up here on the screen so everybody can see what you're doing.
share your channel. Raise the curtain is the keyword.
And that way everybody gets to see it. You're getting free promotion.
That's right. It is free. We're not even charging for this.
That's
I think
right.
we're missing out on an opportunity here. No, I'm just kidding. If we were in this for the money, it'd be a totally different show.
Yeah. Well, I've heard people say that, you know, they was banking on getting to be monetized so that they could quit their job. And I'm like,
That's a long
oh,
game, baby.
no,
That's a
no, no, no,
long
no.
game.
No, no. You have got to have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers to your channel before you can even think about getting any kind of an income
The
off
thing
of
about that
YouTube.
is, people, it comes and goes. Some people are only relevant for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not it might not be a permanent thing. Someone said, raise the curtain. We got a new one in here. Flower Glamorous. Did we say
Yep.
hi, Flower Glamorous?
Yes, we did.
I'm Matt.
Go ahead and put that channel up there. I'll hit you.
Okay.
There we go.
Flower Glam. Well, look at these flowers. Oh, this has a butterfly on it.
They have some pretty stuff over there. I've been hanging out over there on her channel some.
Nice.
She got some
got going here.
pretty things going in the garden.
Wow, some good, cool landscaping for sure. There we go. Look at those. Oh, there's one of those at my house. We have a potted plant with some of those on it. Oh my gosh. Wonder. No shortage of plants for sure. See, now that's a good channel name right there, Brenda. Like, you know what you're getting.
That's right.
Like, there's no ambiguity. 1,000 subs, 1,060. You go.
Yep.
We'd like anyone want their channel to be a sneak peek like that? Just put raise the curtain in the. We got another one. Just Teresa, raise the curtain. I may have missed some. Keep an eye out for any that I missed. So we got. Let's see here. Just Teresa. All right. 712 red buttons.
Road to Monetization just walked in. Glad to have you with us. They want their channel looked at too, but we're going to look at Just Teresa here.
Just Teresa.
See what she's got going on up there.
Sometimes live streams are tough to play back because it's a live experience. But there we go. Come chill with us, and maybe we will eat the lemon. LOL.
Oh, the lemon challenge.
Oh no.
That's what I'm going to be. Well, I won't be doing a lemon challenge, but I'm going to be squeezing lemons this weekend. I got a case of lemons out in the kitchen, and lemonade season's coming up. So
Road to Monetization, is that the one that's next?
Yep.
Oh my, we got a lot of different channels.
And then Diana wants to come up, so.
Oh, this is not very nice banner. We got the Instagram up there, 1,000. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, this is a very similar to like an All Things YouTube channel. Very nice.
Pretty scenery.
Cool. Yep. Going over the ins and outs of the YouTubes. This is nice. Oh, I like the channel icon. It's the it's the green monetization icon. That was not lost on me. That's good. That's good. Artfully Yours says raise the curtain. Oh, and Savage Poet too.
Yep.
Well, Savage Poet was first. We'll do that one. Wow, look at that banner. Hello.
Stained glass.
What do we got? Shout out to my besties. Do the right thing. What do we
Colorful.
Okay. See, that's good. You can't hear it, but there's audio. But there's a cool visuals while the audio's going. I dig that. Savage Poet, very nice.
Yeah, beautiful channel.
And then let's see what we got going on here. We got Artfully Yours with Diana. I think I'm caught up. If I didn't say your channel or list you and you put something in there, let us know. Oh, this is the Legally Blind artist. Right. I am an artist myself. Very cool. Ooh, look at this. Oh, that kind of looks like a piece of artwork from Battlestar Galactica, the reboot. How can you do that when you're legally blind? I don't understand. Beginner's acrylic painting tutorial, whimsical tree at sunset. Oh man, this is so cool. I'm subscribing to that one. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, who else did we miss here? Beautiful. Yeah, it is beautiful.
Anybody else want us to put your channel up?
I think we're caught up. Raise the curtain is the key phrase.
Mr. Doughboy says, when written down, the word almost is the longest word in the English language to have all of its letters in alphabetical order.
It's only 6 letters. Wow. That's crazy. That's another taco right there, folks. Mr. Doughboy's cleaning it up.
Welcome back, Joyce. She says she's back. She probably had to go feed the bird.
Oh, good to have you back. Good to have you back.
She's rocking that one little bird to sleep.
Oh. I really dig that monetization icon as a channel icon. That's cool. Big green $sign. Digging it.
Green is a really good color. That's why I picked that for the background on my logo. Where did I put that? I had one up here. Reach over here and get
I like green too.
Let's
get some green food. There's a green apple for green.
I use that green for the background because that's a good attention grabbing color, green.
Well, you know, the interface of YouTube is red and black. So green is not red or black. So that's, you know, a good choice.
And if you are looking to find things with my logo on them, there's the mug. You get that over at makersmedianetwork.com. Go there to their shop and you'll find things that have my logo on them. I'm wearing a logo shirt. You can't see it because I'm sitting way down here, but I've got a logo shirt on. And you can get logo shirts. You can go over to Teesprings too. I've got a Teespring channel. It's got some different things on it, hoodies and sweatshirts and that sort of thing too. So tank tops and all that with the logo on them.
Merch is fun.
So
Dave Hart says race car spelled backwards is race car.
Mm-hmm.
That's a palindrome, right? Forwards and backwards. Palindrome. Yep. Bob. The name Bob is a palindrome.
Yep. I had a friend years ago that was into palindromes with zip codes.
Oh.
And would
like look, 10101 or something like that?
Would look for zip codes that was the same forwards as backwards.
Interesting. We got to raise the curtain on Jim Dockrell.
There's Jim Dockrell.
Jim's channel should have a lot more red buttons than what he has. He is an expert craftsman and he makes some gorgeous stuff. Where's the workbench? The workbench was one of his latest ones. And it is just amazing. But yeah, let me just kind of throw something up here. Jim Dockrell, everybody.
That's where Jim goes for a swim.
Oh, look at this. Look at that joinery there. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Oh, let me go back. That's some skills right there.
That's a big dovetail, ain't it?
It's a big workbench. That's the type of thing where you get one shot at it, you know, like if you mess it up, you throw the whole board away.
Yep. Making kindling.
Someone donated.
Mr. Doughboy says there's an Australian man, James Harrison, who had a singularly unique blood plasma composition that has been used to cure rhesus disease, a hemolytic disease that affects newborn babies.
Donated over 1,000 times. Wow. Yeah, my father was in the army with someone that was type O negative blood, and they were sticking him every 4 weeks. They're like, get in the chair. We need your blood. Or whatever the minimum amount of time was. It was right on the day.
I remember years and years ago when I was modeling, I was just a stick figure. I mean, I had to turn sideways so you could see me. And I went to give blood and they threw me out.
Yeah, if you're 105 or less, they won't take it.
Yep.
My goodness.
They threw me out.
Guinea Minnie.
I said that I didn't have no blood to spare.
Hey, I was running around all day one day before I gave blood, and I mowed the grass, and then I went into my appointment, and they stuck me, and the eyes got real big. They're like, Cheryl, Jim, come here. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, look how bright red his blood is, because it had so much oxygen in it. Like, it was like almost lit up. It was so red, full of oxygen. They're like, what are you doing? I was like, I had a busy day. They're like, we can tell. I mean, sometimes I donate and it's like red sludge, like dark burnt, maroon. But this one time it was bright, bright red. Gear Vlogs is here. Hello.
Glad to have you with us, Gear Vlogs.
I'm Matt from All Things YouTube and Awesome with Things. Hello, hello. It's
Katie
bananas
says
in
her
here.
blood is tainted. No one wants or needs it.
Well, I mean, hey. Eat some bananas. I dropped some bananas. Maybe that'll fix your blood.
That's something else I'm going to be putting up this weekend, too. I got a case of bananas out there to go with the lemons.
Oh, hey. So you like the yellow fruit, eh?
Hey, whatever you can get a deal on, If it's on sale, I'll figure out how to preserve it.
You preserve bananas?
Yes, I do. I freeze them. Because you can chop them up then and on ice cream or make milkshakes out of them, or thaw them out a little bit and you can fry them. You can mash them up and make banana bread or muffins or all kinds of stuff out of them.
Could use some ice cream. We have a mom and pop ice cream stand in our town. There's only one of them, and then the woman who runs it is also the township commissioner, and she has 6 soft serve flavors. But that's a lot. I mean, most have vanilla.
Vanilla and chocolate.
Yeah, 6. And one of them's like peanut butter and jelly, soft serve. I don't touch that one, but and then plus there's it's a full menu. But
yeah, they have vanilla and chocolate, but they're always out of chocolate or the chocolate thing's broke.
Yeah, that's McDonald's. The milkshake machine's broken.
Oh, years ago, I'd been to a swap meet flea market thing, and I was on my way home and I was coming through Richmond, Indiana, and right there off the exit is a Steak and Shake. And it was a really hot day. And I thought, a milkshake sounds really good right now. I think I'll just swing off this interstate and run up there and get me a milkshake. So I jump off the interstate. I go through the drive-through there. I get up to the box, where you speak into it. They asked me what I'd like. And I said, I would like a milkshake. And the gal says, our milkshake machine is broken. I said, is the name of this place called Steak and Shake? And she said, yes. And I said, you need to change the name of it to Shake or to Steak, because you ain't got no shakes.
That's so sad. I remember that one Wendy's was across the street from McDonald's, and the sign was our milkshake machine's working.
But I never did go back there for a milkshake again, because I thought, Lord have mercy, you had one job, steaks and shakes, one job.
Jeez, Jim Dockrell's dropping a joke in the chat. It's funny.
Jim Dockrell says a man was walking past an insane asylum with a wheelbarrow of manure. An inmate asked what he's going to do with it, and he says, I'm putting it on my rhubarb. The inmate says, we put ice cream on ours.
Oh, here we got a question from Gear Vlogs. Do you think my Wi-Fi sub counter will still work after YouTube changes the data API for sub counts? No, it will not work. The API is different now. They're only gonna. Did you hear that, Brenda?
No.
Yeah, the subscription counters, like it broadcasts the actual number of your subscriptions.
Right.
After a certain date, real soon, sometime this month, before the month is over, I think, it's going to round to the nearest 100 if you're between 1,000 and 100,000, and if you're 1 million, it's going to go the millionth and then the 100,000. So it would be like if you're 1,456,000, it would just be a 1.4 M.
I don't like that.
And this is going to be 52K. It won't say 55, 56, 57, 58. But no. So all those are going to like TubeBuddy and all of the Social Blade, all of those that show you your real-time subscription, they're all not going to work anymore. Well, they'll work, but it'll only go from 52K to 53K. Not good at all. Power Girl Nation's here. Hello, my name's Matt. Welcome to Mind Equals Blown here on the BrendaG's Designs channel. Okay, I have Awesome Wood Things and All Things YouTube. I need red button pushes.
Trying to get the connection
did your alter ego drop off?
Yeah, I lost the connection on the Wi-Fi, so had to bring it back. It's back now. But yeah, I do not like that thing at all. No. I mean, well, that's not right.
They might get some backlash. I mean, I suppose it will be a little bit easier for their systems not to update as often, but I don't get it.
Well, they're trying to discourage us going out and getting support because we can see where we're at.
I was told
they don't want us to know where we're at.
I was told it's going to discourage like the T-Series PewDiePie, where they have whole videos just watching the sub counters, because it could be like a sport or like its own entertainment product, watching subs come on one at a time or drop off one at a time. I think they're trying to stop people from doing that for whatever reason. I don't see what's wrong with that, but
well, if they want people to stay on the platform, what does it matter what they're watching?
Well, they do say that the channel owners are going to know exactly. So you as a channel owner, you'll know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Facing all of your fans and the world hitting the API will not know.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
But
I'm satisfied with that. I want to know where I stand. It's just like if I'm working a job and the boss says, well, you're going to get paid on Friday. It's going to be someplace between $200 and $400 a week, but you won't know till you get your check.
Yeah, that doesn't fly.
Yeah. No, we're not playing. Homie, don't play that game. You tell me how much I'm making, and so I know how to pay my bills.
Yep. No, channel owners will know down to the first digit, down to the ones.
All right.
But the public is, and they say that that's like the industry standard. They're following what other sites do and what other,
Well, how come they're worried about what other sites are doing? If they're number one.
That wasn't their only reason for doing it. It was okay. I don't work at YouTube. I've been to YouTube. I've been in the Irvine office building. I was invited to a meeting at YouTube. Well, Google, but Google owns YouTube. So I was in one of the offices. That was awesome.
Savage Poet says, well, I'm okay with that then. I agree. If as long as I know what's going on with my channel, that's fine. But don't shut me out of my own channel. Put me in the dark and tell me I'm a mushroom.
I always wanted these physical counters. It's something I've wanted for a long, long time, and I finally got one, and I cherish this thing. And now it's not going to work like it was. I mean, it's still going to work, but it's just going to say 50. I don't know what it's going to do if it'll just say 52, and then it'll put the actual letter K. I mean, this is just a numeric display. I don't think this can display letters.
We'll have to wait and see what it does.
Maybe it'll just say 5200. Like it'll just zero them out. I don't know.
May say tilt.
Say what?
Tilt.
Till?
T-I-L-T. Tilt.
T-I-L-T. Tilt. Like, like the pinball machine. You smack it and it tilted. Oh, jeez. Pinball's fun.
Yeah. Scott says YouTube keeps changing things to make it better for us users.
Just wait, I thought YouTube was the industry standard.
Exactly. Yeah.
It can't leave anything well enough alone. You know that.
Yeah. There's something that I was trying to do the other day. I can't remember what it was now, and it was aggravating the far out of me that they changed. Oh, I know. They put it back the way it was. Thankfully for them, because I was really hot. It was when you go to share the video, right below the screen where you're seeing us, there's the like, the dislike, and the share button. You could hit that share button and it'd give you a list of all the places where you could share the video. They changed that the other day because I went to share a video and it just asked me if I wanted to share it publicly. It didn't say where it was going to share it publicly. It didn't give me any of the, the icons for Facebook or Twitter or anything.
Something broken? Maybe something was broken.
I don't know, but it honked me off. I had to go to every place I wanted to share it and do it manually. And I thought, man, they could quit making this easier. Because they just gave me another 5 minutes worth of work here that I wouldn't have had to do. But the next time I went to share one, they'd put it back the way it was. So I don't know if they was working on something or if they just tried something and somebody said, "Oh, hell no, you're not doing that."
Something got knocked loose or something like that. Beyond the Game is here. Hello, I'm Matt.
Coffee Outdoors is in the house. Good to have you with us.
Coffee Outdoors. Hello. Awesome stream. Thank you.
That's one of them I want to collab with.
Oh.
Anybody wants us to put your channel up here so everybody can see what you do, just type "raise the curtain" there in the chat and we'll put it up here. Everybody can see your channel. It's free. We don't charge nothing for it. We just put it up here, give you free advertising.
We're gonna double the cost of free next week. So 0 times 2 is what again? Oh yeah, it's still 0.
Corkboard says put his up.
All right, here we go. Corkboard TV getting ready to raise the curtain.
They're out there with the drones and the metal detectors and
metal detecting. I did a drone video on one show. Let's do a metal detecting video. This is Corkboard TV.
He gets out there, takes other YouTubers out in the Canadian backwoods. Did they have banjos in the Canadian backwoods?
I'm not from the land of Canada.
Oh, they got shovels.
Oh boy. They found a piece of bent metal. Oh, it's from a bicycle. Yeah.
Somebody buried their bike.
I remember I was at the beach one time and there was an old man with a metal detector going around and there was a kid up on the boardwalk, up 6 feet higher, took a quarter, flipped it onto the beach right in front of him. He didn't see it. And then he found it with it, picked it up. He got a chuckle out of it.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff up there on his channel.
Wow. Wait, I'm going to share it again.
I take that drone up and they run that drone out over the water.
Look at all the metal we found.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all kind of like a scrap bin of metal. Crazy stuff.
I want to find a treasure chest full of treasure.
See, that's that last part you have to clarify. Full of treasure.
Gear Vlog says he wants you to put his channel up.
Oh, okay. Shaw Dimes ASMR's here. Hello,
hello, Shadimes. And Jashizzle 2323's in the house. New York Jets Gaming's in the house.
Joe Shizzle. That's an interesting name right there.
Yep, Joe Shizzle's in the house. New York Jets 52012. I have to say that slower. I'll get my tongue tangled up. He also runs support streams over there on his channel. So,
cool.
But sure,
my new friend, living my best life over 50s here. Good to have you here again. I'm
Good to
Matt.
have you in the house.
Okay, so here's a raise the curtain on Gear Vlogs.
Yep.
1001 red buttons. Epic cars and coffee. Hello. I love me some coffee and I love cars.
Look at them sharp cars.
Ooh, man. Everything's all nice and clean. Glistening.
Cars I'll never be able to afford.
Oh, look at those rims. That's pretty cool.
Mark Lindsay's in the house. Hey, Mark.
Mark Lindsay, CNC, the man with the mustache I aspire to have one day. Okay, did we get another raise the curtain or?
I don't believe so.
Okay, cool. Well, hi everyone. I'm Matt from Awesome with Things and All Things YouTube, trying to get red button pushes on my new channel, All Things YouTube. Just dropped a taco in the chat. Hit the 3 red buttons next to my taco and say go to channel and help me out over there if you would like. I talk about all things YouTube.
Is that where you're going to be doing your live streams from on Monday nights now?
Starting June 3rd. So so we got one more week where I'll do my live stream on Awesome with Things, and then it's going to go over there.
Okay.
I'm going to cry a little bit. I won't be able to have any super chats, but I got to stop people. You know, rightfully so. They subscribe because they want to see woodworking, and then I'm there talking about YouTube, and they're like,
well, see, here's the thing. I mean, are you so sure it's because people are dropping off because of the woodworking, or is it just YouTube playing? YouTube plays with my channel all the time. It looks like a yo-yo.
I'll show you my analytics. Every live stream I drop 5, and every day I'm not live streaming, I gain 5. So
see, that sounds like yo-yo to me.
it seems.
I don't know that I would give that a whole lot of.
Maybe not. Oh, here's a NASCAR gaming. So this is New York Jet 52012 gaming.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some good end screens and start screens. Look at that. All right, here we go. Oh boy, it's the world's most beloved sport. Ever since ancient times, people just love to watch people go around a track fast. And I'm not joking. That's like a legit thing from the Romans and, Egyptians.
I know that people are into that racing thing. I never got into it.
I never got into it either, but I can understand what the thrill is behind it.
My dad, before he married my mother, he used to race motorcycles.
That can get dangerous.
He had an Indian, and he would race that Indian motorcycle round and round on the tracks and all that. And I went one time when I was a teenager to see the motorcycle races, but it didn't do anything for me. I couldn't get, everybody's got their own thing that they get into, and that wasn't mine. I wasn't into the racing, but I do like New York Jets Gaming Channel. And he is quite a supporter. So I strongly suggest that y'all get in touch with him and get acquainted.
New York Gaming says he loves NASCAR. Mark Lindsay said he'll rent me his stash. I'm like, hey, I have cash, Mark. Let's talk.
Yeah, people are going to be going to that Indy 500 race this weekend, standing out in a thunderstorm to watch it. So.
I hear people in Indiana, they'll like charge $75 to park on their grass.
Oh, yeah. 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 If you live in Indianapolis, you can clean up this weekend. But yeah, I just, I don't see it. As a matter of fact, my dentist was talking about it this morning, and the hygienist asked him what he was going to do this weekend. He says, well, I go to Indy every year. He says, which is odd because I don't like crowds. I don't like bad weather. I really don't like the race. But we go every year.
It's kind of like, well, I hit my head with this board every hour.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop doing that? Well, I've been doing it every hour.
I think I could find something more industrious to do with my time rather than go out someplace where I wasn't going to enjoy myself. Standing in a rainstorm to watch something that I'm not interested in, and a whole crowd of people where I don't want to be. Are you a fool for punishment or what?
Yeah. They could come over and mow your grass, for example.
Yeah, well, you need a motorboat to mow it today. I tell you what, I had to walk around the house to get to that pear tree to try to drag it back to the alley today, and my shoes was sinking in the mud clear up to my ankles, just trying to get around the side of the house. It's horrible. I need to have the yard mowed next week, but I don't know how he'd get his mower.
Hey, Living My Best Life over 50 says she really likes your Heifer Haven videos.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, and there'll be another Heifer Haven probably going up later tonight. Every time I get 50 views on one, I put another one up. So, that way, if you want to see more Heifer Haven, You just have to play that video several times. Let's get the counts up, because every time I see that it hits 50, I put a new heifer haven up. Everybody has, I post every day at 9 o'clock, or I post every 3 days, or no, I wait till it hit it. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if it's noon. I don't care if it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if it's 4 in the afternoon. If it hits 50,
Brenda makes her own rules.
that's right.
Her rules don't make any sense, but she makes them. By golly, she sticks to them.
You hit that bell, and if you don't get notified, you can be sure that there was another heifer haven that's gone up in the last several hours. Go check it out.
So people were wondering how you scheduled them. There's your answer.
Right. There's your answer.
Gear Vlogs talking about a friend of qualified 15th for the Indy 500 this weekend. 15? That doesn't sound too shabby to me.
Well, I hope they can run in the mud.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It'll be a mud track.
Make your own rules. People are loving it.
That's right.
He's wearing the shades of a rebel, says Mark Lindsay.
Got the Ray-Bans on. I'm rocking the Ray-Bans. See, I got my Ray-Bans on tonight. I got these other aviators that I generally wear, but I'm rocking the Ray-Bans now.
I could put on some here. How's this? I'm not as purdy as BrendaG. I know that.
You have like tortoise shells.
Yeah, they're actually Mickey Mouses if you look closely.
Oh, okay.
You see? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on an island and I was too sunny out, so I had to buy some, $49 sunglasses. Everything's expensive at Disney.
So, Artfully Yours wants to know, will you be bringing back the series That's Why I'm Still Single?
Ooh, I want to know the answer to that one too.
I thought everybody had enough of that. Anything is possible. You never know with me what I'm liable to do. Just because I say it's done don't necessarily mean that it's done. I could do anything. I've got an idea for another series that I want to do, but I'm still beating that old heifer half to death.
I put an eggplant in the chat in honor of That's Why I'm Still Single.
Yep. And that's why I'm still single.
Oh man. Crazy.
Is there anybody else wants us to put your channel up tonight? Because we still have a few minutes here. We can put it up. Confidence Plus is in the house. Good to see you. Welcome. Hit the like button, hit the red button, hit the share button. Go and hit everybody else's buttons. Button. Who's got the button?
Button pushing's okay with us.
If you want us to put your channel up, just say raise the curtain. We'll put your channel up here on the screen so everybody can see what you're doing. All things YouTube. Yeah, she says, living my best life over 50. Why the eggplant? That's a emoji with a what are the words I'm looking for? A double entendre meaning, I guess, would be a way to describe it. Well, I thought he was putting that up because my thumbnails on all those videos have like peppers and veggies and stuff on them. No, the eggplant is a symbol for being single. Well, you were talking about a north-facing bull, like it's the other part of that. Oh, Confidence Plus says raise the curtain. You got it. Confidence. Living my best life over 50 said raise the curtain on her too. So. Oh, okay, excellent. Get them both up there. Do that now. I'll hit your thing. Yep. There we go. All right, I think we got. There we go. Stay Beautiful Confidence Plus right here, coming this June. Let's fight against mental illness. Let's see what that's all about. Then I like that, Confidence Plus, because it's the same thing with YouTube. You got to have the confidence that what you're putting out there, people want to see, and it's positive thinking. Video. You can't be sitting there saying, "No, nobody wants to see the stuff that I put up," and think that your channel's going to succeed. You have to say, hey, I put out something that I think is entertaining, or something that is beneficial, or something that's informative. Yeah. And people want to see this, and I'm going to drive the the traffic over to my site so they can take a look at it and judge for themselves whether they want to support this or not. But
The
you can't.
audience will come, you know, if
Yeah.
you're enjoying it, people will tell. If you're phoning it in, you know,
Yeah.
people can pick up on that.
Yeah.
This is switched over to living my best life -over 50.
Yep.
Now, she was up here before, and yeah, I like how she puts in things on the screen. See, look at that. It's not just a talking head in front of a camera. That's a nice subtle, but it really makes the video, I think.
And she teaches you the lingo of the younger folk.
I could use a lesson. Boy, when my teenage son comes over here with his friends, it sounds like they're talking another language. Dad, that's lit. Like, I understand that one. All right. Mark Lindsay says he makes 45-minute tutorials. If folks watch my stuff, they'll watch anything. And now, see, Mark's going the opposite direction. He's doing education stuff, and it's long form. You know, it doesn't skip anything. It's not like, I mean, it's a different drive. So yeah, he dropped long videos, and people watch every minute of them because they want to learn.
This is a learning experience. I have learned all kinds of things on YouTube about what works, what don't work, and everybody has to do their own, you know, work at their own pace. And learn their own lessons because everybody's content is different. Everybody's learning curve, I guess you could call it, you know, with the editing, with what you're going to present to your audience, how long you're going to make your videos, who's going to watch your videos. Everything is different for every channel. So what works for me might not work for somebody else. But I know one thing beyond a shadow of a doubt. Just because you put a video up on any platform on the internet does not mean that the world is going to be the path to your door.
Nope, nope, nope. You got to work it. Did we say hi to Works Hard for MK3?
Good to see you in the house. Glad you dropped in.
I'm playing my piano so I can write it off on my taxes. Oh, piano shut off.
Yeah, Works Hard for MK3. She does shopping stuff over there on her channel a lot. Cool. And shows you where the sales and stuff are. Jim Bashir's is in the house. Good to have you in there. Jim
Bashir's. Hello, Jim Bashir's. He has a channel called Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir's. Yes, yes, yes. Who dropped a like on the on? Oh, you know, I did not drop a like yet, Brenda. You better bless my heart.
Bless your heart.
There we go.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, I'm signed in under 2 channel names. Yep. I'll like it on both. How about
you better. That? You better.
You got 2 for the price of 1. I'm going to double my $0 fee that you'll have to pay. 2 half nothings is a whole nothing.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. LMBO, laughing my butt off. Is that? See?
Yep.
I guess I'm not that bad with the lingo, but that's pretty much all I know.
Yeah, it Works Hard for MK3 says that she dropped a like when she came in. That's the way I do it too. You know, some people wait, you know, see if they really like it or not. No. I think it's just mannerly that when you walk in a room, you hit that like button.
I'm pretty judicious with it. Even when I'm just watching videos, I'm like, meh, have an upvote. Meh.
Yep.
I gotta really be cheesed off not to put the like button on there.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's channels that like news channels and stuff that I watch on YouTube that you know, I don't, it's not like we're trying to do a support thing, you know, with them where we're leaving comments and stuff on their videos or anything, but I always drop a like on their video. And I do it when I walk in the door.
Confidence Plus says it's a wonderful things we're doing, supporting fellow YouTube creators. That's right. That's what it's all about.
Thank you.
Brenda and I want YouTube to be the best platform out there because TV is trash.
Yeah.
It's the future.
I had somebody say the other day that just because people call themselves a networking channel or their video is a networking video, it doesn't make them a networking video if they're not yelling and screaming and calling out everybody every 5 seconds, you know, and all that. Hey,
There's
It's
no wrong
about
way.
support. It's about support. That's what we're doing here is we're giving you a platform for people from all different venues to come in and offer support. I don't feel like we need to sit here and holler out everybody every 5 seconds on the
There's no wrong way to do it. That's the thing about YouTube. You can do what you want.
Yeah. I
Don't
mean,
need permission.
we can talk about all kinds of things here while y'all checking out others' channels and getting support for your channel and meet people from all different walks of life. Don't stick in whatever, if
Talk
you
about mustaches.
I will say if you're a woodworking channel, all right, because Matt and I are both involved in the woodworking community. You don't just stick with the woodworking community. You are not going to build your channel sticking with your own community. You
People
have
have
to,
varied tastes.
yeah, you have to get out there and meet people from other communities and gain support from
Travel
them.
Foodie Reviews is here. Hi, Travel Foodie Reviews. Hello, I'm Matt.
Glad to
Oh,
have you with us.
he requested to raise the curtain. Keep
Yep.
talking. I'll get that going.
All right. I'll hit you up there so that you can do that. But yeah, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the share button. If you haven't hit the red button, turn it gray because red buttons are evil.
Well, this channel only has 58 red
Well,
buttons.
you want to share it so we can see it?
Oh, I'm not sharing it. Hey, helps if I push the share button.
I mean, we're tired of looking in your ear.
There we go. Travel Foodie Reviews. I like travel and I like food. McDonald's drive-through rant rage. Uh-oh. I need me some McDonald's ranting.
That sounds like something I'd do. I'm not a McDonald's fan.
You're not happy.
The only thing McDonald's is good for is their dollar drinks.
Some of the breakfast items are good.
No.
The McGriddle,
No.
the bun is a pancake with sauce squeezed inside the pancake.
No, it
That's
ain't.
just genius right there.
That stuff ain't fit to eat. I wouldn't give that stuff to my dog.
Okay, this is Travel Foodie Reviews. There you go. Hey, living my best life over 50 says just hit your button at all things YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. I need as many button pushes. I'm trying to get to 100 because then I can get the vanity URL. I can have like the URL be not just gibberish.
Yeah, she's telling you that pancake thing is so unhealthy.
Well, it doesn't mean it isn't delicious.
You come over here, I'll give you a nanner and a lemon.
I got 12 red button pushes during this show. That's awesome. I'm up to 30 now. I need 70 more, and I can have this garbage up here. See all that? Let me get my little magnifier up.
You can't even live stream with that.
I can
until you get 100, can you? Or did they change that?
No, look, I have it enabled. You can't live stream mobile until you have 1,000.
Right, but it used to be you couldn't live stream at all unless you had 100.
I turned it on. Look,
they must have changed it.
Look,
well, you could. I think you could live stream for like 15 minutes, but after that they cut you off.
Live streaming, it's fully green. You see that?
All right, they must have changed it then.
Enabled. Now it did say I had to wait 24 hours after I requested the live streaming because it says you're not enabled. Do you want to enable it? And I enabled it, and then it said you got to come back in 24 hours. And I came back the next day, and it was on.
Corkboard TV wants to talk to the 8-Ball. Says, will I hit 2,000 community members by this year's end? Now, 8-Ball has been notorious for not liking corkboard. So it's going to be interesting to see what 8-Ball has to say. But
so don't get your hopes up.
I'm waking it up. Florida Pirate's in the house. Hey, Florida Pirate.
Florida Pirate, hello.
Okay, 8-Ball, tell me true. Will Corkboard hit 2,000 community members by this year's end? And the 8-Ball says, let me get this in a light where I can read it. Without a doubt.
It was favorable to Corkboard?
It was favorable to Corkboard.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
So there you go.
be sure and make a note in the ledger for mind equals blown formal paperwork that we have to submit to the government. Oh.
Are you even anywhere near close to that corkboard?
What? Wait. Now, when he says community members, does that mean when people buy into the $4.99 membership?
No, he's talking about the red button, I think.
Oh, okay.
To keep from irritating the.
I see. He was trying not to use the word
Yeah.
sub, and use something else, but that something else sounded like the formal memberships. I gotcha. I'm a little slow today.
To keep from irritating the powers that be at the big YT house.
The YT house. There we go.
Not the White House, the YT house.
The YT house.
He's at 1371.
The YouTubes.
So now, hey, if you get with it, you can have that in 3 weeks.
Get what? How much?
He's at 1371.
Oh, okay.
He could have that in 3 weeks if he gets with the program.
You just got to get all over it. Yeah.
Yep.
He says never been positive from the 8-ball.
First time for everything.
Oh, and he clarified. Yeah, he means red button. Okay. We feel you. We feel you.
Yep.
We're a little slow. We started a half hour late this week, so we're both a little off today.
Do you think that that's why they call it, YT so that they can call it the YT house and try to run competition with Washington, D.C.?
No, I think that was the name of the company they bought for $3 billion.
I think it's a conspiracy.
No, they bought it was already named when they bought the company.
I believe it's a conspiracy. We'll have to put a video out on that.
Brenda gets things in her mind, and then you just cannot let it go. Well, there's circumstantial evidence it must be true.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Corkboard says it will interrupt my golf game, this program you were talking about. You're going to be preempted. Because we must discuss this conspiracy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Brenda. I would not want to get inside your brain. That would be scary.
It's a scary place. It really is. It's scary in there.
I think there's a lot of, like squirrels.
Yep, that's right. I mean, you can tell by my heifer havens that my brain just, goes all over the place. Yeah, living my best life says breaking news.
I just thought of something else. It's
that's right. Well, I mean, you got to admit, YT has White House, and
that's quite a stretch that you're like throwing out there. But hey, if that's what you believe, you go for it.
If Trump is going to go to California, is he going to the annex? The YT house? I choked him up.
Oh yeah, something went down the wrong way. Well, Jim says he's offering to buy ice cream for everyone, and I got a little excited there. So. I love me some ice cream.
Yeah, he's going to try to get off this subject. What he's going to try to do?
No, he's. Oh, look! I found an ice cream cone. There we go. I put ice cream cone in the chat. Please share that one ice cream cone I dropped amongst yourselves. I only have one. He'll go to Twitter. Squirrels here too, says Corkboard TV. Yeah. Oh, fun.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, we've been on here an hour and a half. I think it's probably time for us to wrap this up for tonight. And we appreciate everybody being in there. We appreciate the super chats and all that you've done. And if you didn't catch everybody that was in the chat, go back, play it again, and catch everybody. And tomorrow it starts. What'd she say? 11 o'clock it starts tomorrow.
Wow.
With the Grow Day. So be sure you get in there and on Grow Day. Trying to remember who she said was starting that off.
I can't scroll up that high. It clips off the messages.
Yeah, but if you play this back in the chat R5 was in there, and she dropped the information on who was going to be first tomorrow and how they was going to play that out. I know Grant was second. Forget who she said was going to be first now, but Grant's second comes on at 12:30, and they just raid from one to the next. I think it was Grant, and then R5, and then Linda's House of Chill, and then Ralph's Trucking, and then BNO comes on at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and Farm Off Fanatic comes on at 7:30 tomorrow night, and it is wild and crazy, but you can get lots of support if you get in there and you work these streams tomorrow. So I strongly suggest that if you're interested in growing your channel, that you get in there for Grow Day and take advantage of what that they got going on. So with all that being said, thanks for joining us. We'll be back at 7 o'clock. We're going to go back to our regular time. This was a little weird week here, but
Eastern, 7 Eastern.
7 Eastern time next Thursday night. We'll be back here and go over to Matt's channel on Monday night for his All Things YouTube. It'll on Awesome Wood Things.
Yep, that's where it'll be this next week, Monday only. Then it's switching.
7 p.m. Eastern time. You can see me Saturday night over on Simply Wooden Creations. I'll be on the panel there with the gang. And Heifer Haven, of course, goes up every day, sometimes twice a day, maybe 3 times. So we thank all of you for hanging in there with us, and we'll be seeing you next week.
All right. Stay awesome, everyone.
Bye, y'all.